What's going on, guys? Good afternoon. Well, I have took a trip today over the mountain. I've actually went to a place today on the side of the mountain that I've never been. The mountains that are actually behind Come On Mountain, I've never been over. And I heard that it was very beautiful over on this side of the mountain. So today I decided that I would wake up after the big storm that we had last night. We'll actually get into that here in a minute. But I figured I would go and see Drew and Jeff at Groovy Eggs, formerly Bobblehead, for those of y'all that don't know. I'd go see them. I wanted to talk to Jeff about some chickens. And man, he's got such a nice setup over there for chickens. And if you need any kind of chicken knowledge, Jeff is definitely the channel that you want to go check out, which is Groovy Eggs. And it's the same ones that Country Road Cure got his chickens from. And man, they're just really nice chickens, and they lay all kinds of different colored eggs and stuff. And I mean, he's really got it down to a science. But I wanted to bring y'all along with me on the way back, because on the way here, this back road that takes me up through the mountain and over the mountain is just gorgeous. There's trees all over the road and a bunch of different bright colors and stuff like that. So I figured on the way back, I was going to bring y'all along for this journey, and we talk a little bit about what's coming up this week right here. Talk about Margarita coming tomorrow. And also, I'm headed to Scarlett's birthday party over there at the 41.36. I got her present right down there in the floorboard. She told me, "Uncle, I want some Legos." So she got Legos. So I'm going to go over there and eat some good groceries and hang out with the fam. And try to make the birthday girl smile and laugh a little bit. She's in a very, very positive, good mood today, I've heard. So I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, today after the storm, I decided while everything's drying out to just kind of go on an adventure. And so I figured, why not bring you guys along on this adventure? I'm going to flip y'all around now, and so y'all can kind of see what I see, and then I'll just kind of talk in the background. But it's gorgeous out here. I love it. Being from Florida, I'm not used to having seasons, so this is totally different for me. Now I know that I've been hearing that when I flip my camera that the microphone doesn't work that well, and hopefully that's not the case today with me flipping it around like this. I'm trying to talk a little bit louder. Hopefully that helps. I am going to order some Bluetooth microphones here soon. I just haven't had a chance to get on Amazon and do my research and look them up, but I'm definitely going to need something for the phone, because for some reason this S22 Ultra, I really don't like the camera. I love the camera as far as pictures and video, but the sound is not great, and sometimes when I switch camera views, it ends up glitching and kind of messing up on me. So that's unfortunate, because they was proud of that phone, let me tell you. But we are on a huge incline right now, and over to the left right there, it is a straight drop. Y'all can kind of see, y'all are kind of looking up at the sky right now, and that is because we are climbing right now. I hope these colors kind of translate on the video. But I've took this whole trip, it took me about 30 minutes just to get down this dirt road here on the way there, because you can only go about 10-15 miles per hour. But I'm not mad at it, because it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm actually looking down the embankment right now. Let me show y'all. Show y'all what I'm looking at. Check this out, guys. That is steep. Yep, got a little creek down there at the bottom. It is nice. Very, very nice. I love it. Yeah, but coming from Florida, about the only 2 seasons they got is green or dead. That's about it. So to be able to have this kind of view and all these different color changing leaves and stuff, for me is just, it's mind blowing. I'm sure as I stay here a couple of years I'll get used to it, but this is something that I've wanted my whole life, and I finally got it, and I'm very thankful and very blessed to be able to live in an area that's just so gorgeous. I mean, I don't even have to get on a paved road and I can just find just such beauty on dirt roads. I love it. Growing up, whenever I was a kid, I grew up in a country area as well, and riding back roads and dirt roads is what we did. But I'll tell you what, the views wasn't what they are here, with the mountains and all the beautiful trees and creeks everywhere. There's so much water in Arkansas. It's insane. This isn't even the best part of the road. We'll actually get to that. That's why I went ahead and started recording early, because I'm not familiar with this road yet, so I don't know exactly when it starts, and I didn't want you guys to miss it. And also we'll get some mountain views here shortly too. I did do a cool thing on the way over the mountain though. I actually put my GoPro on the grill of my truck and did a time lapse all the way over to Bobblehead, Groovy Egg, and Drew's place. And I cannot wait to see that footage, because I think it's going to be amazing. Because it takes me about an hour to get over there. Not that it's very far away, it's really only about 28 miles away. But coming across the mountain on this small dirt road takes a little bit of time. Yeah, this is definitely not the most beautiful part of it. So we'll go ahead and talk about the storm last night while I'm waiting to get to the section I really want y'all to see. It was a bad storm. A ton of rain. We got very lucky that none of the tornadoes hit around us, but I think that storm ended up dropping like 5 or 6 tornadoes on the ground in between here and Texas. I think it was Perry, Texas, got hit very hard, and my prayers are definitely out for them. There was a lot of damage that I seen. I was watching Ryan Hall. I know a lot of y'all suggest me watching Ryan Hall for weather. I actually do. I pretty much had it on there non-stop during the hurricanes in Florida. They did a real good job at tracking all of that, and it definitely put me at ease knowing what was going on down there. So yeah, I'm a faithful subscriber of Ryan Hall. Hold on, we got a side-by-side coming. The hunters are out. The hunters are out. They got their orange vest on. We hit the bumps. But yeah, I was watching that all night long, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous. I'm not used to, I mean, we have tornadoes in Florida, but not as bad. And we mainly have hurricanes, and you know about hurricanes a week or 2 out before they actually come near you, so you got time to prepare. So it's definitely something new for me that I got to get used to. I know one thing, a storm shelter is moving further and further up on my list, for sure. Just staying in an old cabin like that, even though it has stood the test of time so far, it still makes me worried. I think we're getting in the urban area, so I'm gonna flip y'all back around. So yeah, I was on the phone with Margarita throughout most of it, because over there where she lives, they was also in the tornado area where there was warnings and watches and all that stuff. And she said the tornado sirens were going off over there by her. I think I'm too far back in the woods that if a town actually, look at those reds right there, guys. If they did sound a siren, I probably wouldn't hear it anyways. So being out there by myself like that definitely got me thinking about it. And yeah, I'm gonna need to build a storm shelter at some point in this next year. But I thought it'd be cool to drive y'all around a little bit today and just kind of show y'all my neck of the woods a little bit. This is actually one of my favorite pastimes, is just to go on back roads, dirt roads, and just drive and just see what's out there, because you never know what you're gonna find. And I used to do it before we had Google Maps, so I would just turn and turn and turn. Now it's kind of hard to get lost, although I don't have service out here. As soon as I got to the top of the mountain, I lost service. Check this bridge out, guys. It's a little low water. There's a bunch of these bridges on this little path right here, and giving me ideas about my area, because I definitely need to do some kind of, I can't even call it a low water bridge because that water gets pretty high. Yeah, I think we're coming into the area I wanted y'all to see, with all the trees over the road. I don't know how good the color is going to be, being that it's very shaded and stuff. And right up here to the right, as soon as we pass this clearing, you'll be able to start seeing the mountain right there on the right hand side. Look at that. Absolutely awesome. I wish the little sticky thing that holds the phone up there wasn't in the way. I'd be able to see a little more. But I love days like this, guys, where I don't have no pressure to do a million different projects and all of that, and I can kind of just get away, go visit friends and family, take a nice slow drive on a dirt road. Look at this. I love this. Isn't that gorgeous? Seeing all the trees bend over there. Days like this is what it's about. Slowing down a little bit, going to hang out with people that mean a lot to you, and just kind of enjoying the day a little bit. Life gets so busy, and it turns into like a rat race, kind of like in the cities, where you just always got a million things to do, a million projects to complete, and you don't get time to actually stop and smell the roses. And that is my big goal for this coming up year, is to actually start slowing down a little bit and actually enjoying my area. Because since I've been here, I have done some things, but I haven't done much. And I haven't really explored a whole lot, except for going to people's houses that I already know. So I'd like to kind of branch out and explore the outdoors a little more. I definitely want to get that boat out. I need to make that a priority pretty soon, because it's about to get too cold that you don't want to be on a boat. Like today would be a beautiful crappie day. Beautiful. My little phone mount, I think, is starting to wear out. It's not holding this position as good as it used to, although this road is a little bumpy, and if it's a little noisy, I'm sorry, guys. I can't really help it, because there is some pretty rough spots here on this road, but it's worth it because it's gorgeous. I hope y'all enjoy this trip. I know y'all like going on little field trips with me and seeing the mountains and the views, so I figured I would do a special one for this weekend for you guys, because I was just, I don't know, my breath was taken with this route right here going over there. It was so beautiful seeing all the colors, and I know the camera's not going to do it no justice. You see that big red tree right there? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I like it. I definitely believe that I'm much happier here than what I was on my Florida homestead, for sure. There's a reason why they call this the natural state, for sure. Because there's a whole lot of nature up in here, It's gorgeous. We got some purples on the left right up here. It's like red and purple, real deep colors. And then right there we got yellows. And this isn't even the best looking spot yet. We're still getting to it. I actually, on the way over there, I actually stopped and took some pictures. I'll try to put those up on my Facebook and my Instagram and my Twitter. And so y'all can see the pictures that I took. I actually really like photography as well. No professional by no means, but it is something that I've started to dabble in a little bit. I started last winter. I've always kind of took a lot of pictures and stuff, family pictures. I was always the one doing the photography. But ever since I moved here, I've been trying to tap into that a little bit more. And kind of embrace that a little bit. And I got some really, really nice pictures of the cabin last year with all of the snow and ice. And I'm looking forward to some nice drone footage this year. I couldn't get my drone to work last year during winter time, and I got no drone footage. So we're gonna remedy that. I actually brought my drone today. I'm probably gonna do some flying over there at the 41.36 and check out their mountain view that they got over there. Maybe do a little video for them. Look at this bright orange and yellow tree coming up, hanging over the road. Y'all can, sticks out. It's got pines all around it, so it sticks out from the green. That is awesome. Yep, you don't have that in Florida. You definitely don't. Florida's got some beauty itself with beaches and everything, but you don't get these seasonal changes. And the weather's beautiful today. It's 57 degrees and sunny and clear skies. You can't ask for much better than that. Oh, y'all done went back into the trees. We got some more bright colors coming up. The road's starting to change. I think we're getting close to the spot of the section that I stopped and took pictures at. Got to love it. I think I finally crested over the top of the mountain, and now I'm starting to work my way back down. Tell me in your comments what you think about this type of video. If y'all like going on these little exploring trips with me. And if you do, I will continue to do them as I'm exploring. On the right hand side over there, which you can't see, I can barely see it out the window, there's a big creek that's running the same direction that we're running. I think up here a little bit further we can actually see the creek. If we can, I'll take you off the mountain and show you. Yep, we are getting there. I still ain't found that section yet. But the property did pretty good with the storm. I didn't have no damage. I do have some widow makers and stuff that came out the trees, which I'm actually thankful for. The building I'm building, it survived through. But I do have some exciting news. The creek is back to flowing, and you will probably see it on the video coming out Sunday on Come On Homesteading. I actually filmed it a little bit today and stopped at the creek and stuff and shown the creek. I shown how the culvert handled the rain, and it did extremely well. It did start washing out a little bit. I'm gonna have to add some more rock just right there where the culvert starts going underneath the road from the water hitting it. Kind of washed it out a little bit, so I'm just gonna pile some rocks up there to kind of catch that water hitting so it doesn't erode the dirt. But that's an easy fix. We got plenty of rock here in Arkansas. Yeah, this is the section that I stopped and took pictures earlier. Tell me that this right here is not gorgeous. Looks like a Hallmark movie. And with the creek off to the right and the mountain, you can kind of see the mountaintops throughout the trees. It is just gorgeous here. They're doing some logging up there on the left. They had to put that road in. I'm sure that cost them a pretty penny. Put that road in up there. And let me know how the sound is with the camera turned this way today inside the truck. and me talking a little louder, hopefully that helps a little bit. Might have to do some research and see if there's a way to make the camera not switch when or make the microphone not switch when you switch the camera. I think that's a flaw in the design if it is that way. Oh, y'all are moving on me. Don't be staring at the sky on me now. Should be able to start seeing the mountain here soon. Yep. We are getting closer to my neck of the woods. There you go. You can see Mount Magazine out in the distance there. We're starting to get on my side of the mountain now. It's definitely a beautiful, beautiful trip. I don't mind going 10, 15 miles per hour whenever you just get to see a whole lot of beauty the whole way. Margarita says I drive slow anyway, so. There's a lot of these little bridges like this here, very narrow, one-car bridges. So you definitely got to stay paying attention. That mountain view should be getting a little, look at that. Oh, so many colors. Look at the colors. Fall is definitely here. Look at that. Just a wall of color. I also noticed, like, within 2 days out there working on that building, when we loaded Uber up yesterday for Simple Life Reclaim to take back to the house, and it wasn't so bright and sunny because the storm was coming in, all the colors on Come On Mountain was just popping. And I actually took the drone and did some footage, which will be on the next video of Come On Homesteading as well. And actually got some really, really, really good shots. Look at that mountain view, guys. The top of Mount Magazine, if you look, it's all red. Red and orange. The whole thing. We will probably take a trip up there this week and see what it looks like now, since we went up there 2 weeks ago.
In 800 feet, turn left onto P Ridge Road.
Absolutely stunning. And now we are back in my neck of the woods.
Take the next left onto P Ridge Road.
I got my GPS on. I don't even really need it right now. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but it's telling me I got to turn. I know one thing. I am very thankful.
Continue on P Ridge Road for 1.5 miles.
Very, very thankful for the rain, because, man, these roads were like a big dust bowl before this rain, and now driving, you don't see no dust. So, and the old truck needed a little bit of a washing. So it definitely got that last night. I did bring Ryder and Eclipse inside last night for the storm, so they kind of rode it out with me on the indoors. They was happy. Eclipse just came in and went in her kennel. Her door's wide open. She can kind of come and go as she pleases, and she literally just laid in her kennel and just hung out. And of course, Ryder was right up underneath my armpit right here, or sitting in my lap. I think Ryder was a little scared with the thunder and the lightning and stuff, so he was being extra clingy. He's normally clingy already, but he was definitely being a little extra clingy last night. So, but they made it through, and they was happy to go out this morning. They went out and started running around and playing as soon as I opened up the door. So they was ready. They really love it outside, and that cabin's so small that they enjoy coming in from time to time. But Ryder, if I open up the door after I bring him in, if he's been in for about an hour, he'll shoot outside as soon as the door opens, because he likes being outside chasing bugs and climbing trees and just being a wildcat, right? So, But, wow, it's already been 25 minutes. Well, I've enjoyed going on this drive with you guys. I hope y'all did. And I hope everybody made it through the storm safe, and give prayers to all the ones that were affected by all the damage that kind of happened last night. It was pretty scary and pretty sad stuff. Definitely be on the lookout for a video from Come On Homesteading on Sunday. It should be a good one. Speaking of which, what did y'all think about the video that came out on Friday on Come On Homesteading of the well house progress? We got it in, and Margarita's supposed to be here tomorrow and supposed to help me build if the weather permits. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to getting some more done. I would like to get the rest of the walls up and really start getting to the point that I can start getting that thing dried in and insulated. That way I can start moving on to the finalizing the plumbing and the fixtures and the electric and kind of all of that stuff, and getting the siding on and all of that. So a lot of big things coming up. So definitely, if you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure that you go ahead and do so. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. We do this 5 times a week, and sometimes I even do little special ones like this. And on Come On Homesteading, we try to post at least 2 to 3 times a week of what's going on in the day-to-day sometimes. And then also at least 2 building videos a week of actually getting some stuff done and moving the homestead forward into the future. But I hope everybody has a great weekend. Have some fun, guys. Reach out to somebody that you ain't talked to in a while, or do a nice gesture for somebody, and take a step forward into your goals. There ain't no better time than the present, so get her done. It doesn't matter how small the step is, as long as you're moving in that direction. So until we see each other again, guys, come on. Keep it real.